I have made close to $1,700 in paid UGC deals over the last 30 days. And I'm sharing that because I realized how much I like the process of getting paid to create content. I love getting a brief. I love the creative angle that I provide. I love the production. I love that I get to close a sale via email or DM only. And I literally never talk to a real person. I love being on camera. I love the entire process. I think it's a lot of fun. But if I'm honest, there's a ceiling that I'm well aware of that you can ask for financially when it comes to UGC content. I'm not there yet, but I want to get ahead of it. And one of the things that I talked about in my last video was around monetization of my own social media to include YouTube and being able to put myself in a situation where I can once again monetize my personal brand in a way that feels fun. And I want my YouTube channel to finally be monetized by January 2027 before they increase the monetization threshold. I'm starting at 569 subscribers. So this is either going to be a very reasonable, fun goal or a very delusional one. Either way, we're going to find out together. So YouTube has always been my favorite platform. I love watching long form videos. I love getting to know people through long form videos. And I really like making YouTube videos. There's something about sitting down and having a conversation with someone and talking through things with them that feels like a more genuine relationship versus this 7-second interaction you have with someone on short form, you know? And when I think about the content I respond to, I think about the imperfect creators, the people who have kids in the background, where your house may not be as perfect as it could be, where you're just having real life conversations with people, doing whatever you would do in real life. There's a YouTuber who I've been really inspired by named Bobby Butte. And I found her from TikTok and I found her on YouTube and subscribed to her channel. But watching her reach her goals on social media, specifically around content, has been so inspiring for me and why it's worth the investment of time. And when I think about personal branding, I don't just think about money. From YouTube alone, I've been able to get coaching and training opportunities and speaking and workshops. I have 2 booked already just from old YouTube videos that, I don't know, maybe a year ago. And I think about legacy. My kids are my biggest fans right now. And I love that they can come back to YouTube and get to know me, hear me in real time, talk through things, my goals, my experiences. I love this legacy that YouTube creates of helping them to see who I am in real time as a person. And one of the things I love so much about the relationship that I've built with my mom before she died and my dad is that I know who my parents are, not just who they are to me. And what an honor it would be to afford that to my children. So if you watched the other video, then you already know I shared my intention about what I'm going to post, talking about money, careers, fitness. Now, I have no interest in being any type of full-time content creator. I want to be clear on that. But I think it's important to think about all the ways in which you can recession proof your future with the skills you have right now. And for me, being on camera, recording content is one of those skills that I have been sleeping on way too long. So here's the accountability part. I am sharing with you this goal that I have because I want to reach the goal and I can't do it by myself. I am starting at 569 subscribers. I hope to be able to hit 1,000 subscribers by January. I intend to post 2 long form videos a week, add shorts to that, talking about a lot of what I've already shared I'm talking about, and additional things like updating you on where I stand with the metrics behind this challenge that or goal that I'm setting for myself. Maybe I'll get monetized, maybe I won't, maybe I'll reach the goal, maybe I won't. But I think it's fun to share the messy middle of what you do when you do it, especially once you get to the other side of it. What I found is there are so many things that I have been hesitant to do or take action on because it seemed as if it was such an uphill battle, the idea of going after it. And then I get on the other side of it and surpass it. And I look back like, dang, I wish I documented that. I wish I wasn't so embarrassed about aiming for this goal to want to show someone online how they could also do it, but also so that I can go back and like, you did that, you know? This for me is the Act 3 connection. It's understanding that you know what you're capable of, you know what you've already survived, you know what you've already learned, and you don't want to spend the next 10 years just sitting on that insight and knowledge, and you want to do something about it. And that's what this channel and all the content around it is going to be about for me. I'll share the good stuff, the not so fun stuff, a lot of boring stuff. And I'm sure most of it won't work, but if you swing enough, eventually you're going to hit something. And that's what I'm doing. I'm swinging a little bit differently right now. So if you are interested in making more money, getting your life together, reaching some goals that feel a little delusional, or just trying to figure out what you are supposed to be doing with the next chapter in your life, I think you're going to find something of value and use here. I made a short video about 13 no interview side gigs that you could do to make money now. I've been thinking about making that into one of my videos that I launch here soon. If you want to see that from the short video, I'll link it into a long form video. Let me know in the comments. I am so glad you're here. Definitely make sure to like and subscribe and watch this channel in the background. Whatever you're doing, if you're folding clothes like I'm doing, it would help my watch hours. It would help me reach my goals. And it would also help me know that you actually care about the types of videos that I'm watching. I am going to just front load with ideas about content and topics that are of interest to me until I see what people respond to, what the algorithm responds to, and then I'm going to shift accordingly to cater to that a little bit more. So watching, engaging, liking, it helps me to know that this is something you want to know more about. But thank you so much for watching. Bye.